hope you can hear me. I'm trying to be quiet. My wife's still sleeping. It's early. It's still dark out. I'm firing up the pit. Now today I'm just going to use lump charcoal. That's solid mesquite. My buddy gets it from Mexico. He brought it in for me. Hey Zeus, how you doing, man? He brings it in for me. But I got this big old brisket, as you can see in the back here. It's not too big. Here's what I'm using today. Hog's Own steak seasoning. Well, I was just going to use that, but I'm going to give it a light sprinkle of the Caribbean heat also. Now, if y'all been on my website, thehogzone.com, I've been working on it. It may be screwed up, may not be. But anyway, I've been doing a lot of work on it and changing things up. Don't worry, I'm trying to keep those prices where they need to be. It just looks a lot different now. So, check it out, thehogzone.com, and let's rub this brisket. Or you could say, let's play with our meat. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cheap ass mustard and I'll rub it all over this brisket. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to give it a shot. What the hell? Real easy. It's not a real big brisket. Only cost me 16 bucks, that's why I bought it. Just get your hands in there and give it a workout. Pretty lean too. They didn't leave a lot of fat on it. That's all you need right there. If it's red meat, put this on it. Beans, you can put it on. Pretty much you're going to like everything with it, so just put it on everything. Hey y'all, I'm just going to let you know I've been very busy. That's why I haven't been doing videos. Other things take priorities, but I'm trying my darndest to torture y'all with some more videos. But life gets in the way. It's not like I'm making money off of this. Okay. Just put that on. Now I'm going to give it a slight shake of this. I haven't done this combination yet, so that's why I'm doing it. It's got a citrusy flavor. This is great on fish and everything else. And I like making soups out of it, believe it or not. All my spices, I'm going to let y'all know, they're multifunctional. They're not just for one thing. You use them inside, outside, soups, stews, beans, whatever your heart desires and your imagination can think up. Because I really don't use recipes at all, as you can tell. I just got my style. Alright guys, check this out. I put this on. It's been on for 4.5 hours now. This mesquite chunk charcoal. Check this out. That stuff burns so clean. You can barely see the smoke coming out of the stack there. It's just awesome. So I'm not going to even wrap this brisket. No reason to. Anyway, let's take a quick look. And I'm rolling at 200, so this thing's probably going to go for about 8 to 10 hours. Take a look at that. So anyway, it's just steady dripping and cooking. So I'm just going to let it go. Not going to play with it. And about a couple hours I'll come stoke up my coals and I'm good to go. Anyway, y'all, had a hard time with this cook today. Had a hard time keeping that temperature at 225. It kept dropping to 200, dropping to 200. So it's an 11-hour cook. So let's go get this brisket off of here. Took way longer than I was thinking. And so we'll see what happens. Let's see how this baby looks. This is a small brisket. I personally like a big old brisket. I think they're easier to cook because there's more meat. And, you know, it's just more mass. But this brisket does look good. Anyway, let's get this inside, let it rest, and then we'll cut it open and see how tender it is. Now I'm going to let this rest for a while, but I just can't resist. I'm going to pull off the little end piece here and see how that bark tastes. Comes off pretty easy. That's going to burn the hell out of my tongue, but wow, that's real tasty. I can't help but finger this thing, so check this out. Just pulling apart right there, but this is going to be a tough thing because there's no fat there. Okay, y'all, this brisket's been resting for about 30 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and slice it
As you can tell right here on the end, I couldn't wait. So I took a little bit, but it has a nice smoke ring, I'll tell you that. It has a great flavor. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this straight down. Let's see what happens. I'm not the best barbecue cutter in the world. And this is that thin side, so, ooh, that was thick. Didn't want to get that thick. One piece here. Now I know there's a test where you hold it over your finger and it bends. So this is pretty tender, but it pulls apart pretty good. It doesn't break. I don't know if it's supposed to break or not. It looks like a piece of rubber, but it doesn't taste like rubber. Oh my God. Flavor's outstanding. Of course, you want the flavor on the bark. I can definitely roll with that. Now, this one's real thick. See how thick that is? About almost as thick as my thumb. And I'd say that's tender enough. It's not breaking, but it does fall off. Okay guys, check this out. "100% legit." Let's do a little taste test on this brisket. Now we got up to the thicker part. I'd say that's mighty tender. Look at that. Yeah, totally legit brisket. Flavor's outstanding. You've seen the smoke ring. That mesquite is just perfect. I love it. So anyway, make sure you check out thehogzone.com. If you got any questions, thehogzone@gmail. It's pretty much that easy. And like I said, I've been redoing it, trying to get the cost down on the shipping and all that stuff. That part's a big pain in the butt. So if you need some spices, that's where to go. And I use steak and Caribbean heat, and yeah, it works real well. So anyway guys, I appreciate you watching. I gotta go eat dinner. On point. Hog Zone!